This week on Made in Canada, on the rocks, from the rock. Danny's here with a toast to a homegrown success story.
Heather, what could be better than water made from a melted iceberg? We're talking about, I know it sounds pretty good, we're talking about water that's thousands of years old. It is absolutely free of modern contaminants. It's essentially the purest water in the world. Well, Canada's David Sachs started out bottling it and then decided it needed a little kick.
Vodka has been around since the early 15th century. It was first invented for medicinal purposes and was traditionally made with grains. In 1991, David Sachs, a Torontonian with business ties to St. John's, started wondering if he could improve on a classic formula. He'd been working on a plan to bottle water made from icebergs. Perhaps, he thought, there was an opportunity to add something.
60% of all spirits is water. And if we use the cleanest water in the world, if we use the top spirit, which is corn, we would make the best vodka of the world.
Iceberg vodka is made with water harvested from icebergs off the coast of Newfoundland. At least 12,000 years old, the icebergs are completely free of pesticides and other modern impurities. But harvesting icebergs is not for the faint-hearted. The process starts with a rifle.
As an iceberg moves up and down the coast, it spits off pieces the size of your dining room table, just like a meteor does. And around the iceberg, you'll find hundreds of pieces of icebergs, little bergy bits. So what we do is we shoot at the iceberg to see how stable the iceberg is. And if the iceberg is stable, we will go after the iceberg pieces around it.
David's fishermen look for pieces of ice between 1 and 5 tons, which they net and tow to a barge. The ice is later transferred by crane to the hold of another barge, where it stays until it's ready to be distilled into vodka, at which point David adds yet another twist. His vodka is made with Ontario corn.
Corn, we believe, is the best neutral grain spirit, and we triple distill it because we want to get the best neutral grain spirit to work with the best water in the world.
The taste, he says, is unique.
Iceberg water, because of the smoothness and purity of it, when it mixes with the corn, gives a very smooth, plain vodka.
David says the flavor is particularly appealing to women, who represent 80% of his customers.
First year, the Newfoundland Liquor Board said that if we sold 5,000 cases within the first 5 years, we would be lucky. We sold 7,000 cases in our first year. This year, we expect to do 300,000 cases, and we're selling in about 26 other countries as well.
2/3 of Iceberg Vodka's sales are done in Canada, but David hopes to concentrate more on overseas growth. One challenge is the cost of production. His raw ingredients are much more expensive than those used in traditional vodka.
If you use tap water, it costs you almost zero cost to put into the bottle. Our bottle costs $1 a liter to harvest the water.
Despite that, Iceberg Vodka sells for about the same price as most top brands. The company also has a line of Iceberg Gin and Iceberg Rum, in addition to its Iceberg Water. Although David believes the company may become a target for big drinks manufacturers, he insists he's not interested in selling.
You know, even today, I wake up every day and I wonder, how did I get so lucky to get involved with Iceberg Vodka? It's not that I'm smart, I think I just got lucky.
And you can pick up Iceberg Vodka at most local liquor stores, or for more information, you can go to icebergvodka.com.
A little parched.
I know. It's really early, Heather.
Number one,
I feel like your mother.
It's beautiful.
Do you know what time it is?
Do you know that in London, England, it's absolutely almost noon, and beyond. In Beijing, it's almost 7 at night.
Isn't this pretty? A little ambience. Now it definitely feels like it's time for a drink. So this is the light rum, dark rum, vodka, which is really their benchmark product, and the gin. And then for us, because it is actually, 6 in the morning, we have the water. Sorry.
So set them up, Joe, and pour me a
Absolutely.
Although I may say, you could put that in that glass, and who would know?
I thought the thought crossed my mind.
I was going to drink
three
it
of them
straight
are
from the bottle.
absolutely clear. Well,
Okay.
we have a glass. We can do better than that. So just 12,000-year-old water.
Yes, very pure.
I think it needs a little something myself.
Well, I have work to do, but you can come back next hour. But this is terrific, and this is one. Many prizes the ICEBERG Vodka has, as you said, a very dedicated following, and for good reason.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's made in Canada.
Absolutely, as they all are every week. And thank you, Danny. And remember, of course, every week we'd like to hear from you. If you have an idea like ICEBERG for a Made in Canada success story, we'd like to hear it. Send us an email, cbcnewsmorning@cbc.ca. Cheers.